Hi guys, it's Friday. As you know, it's Doctor Who week. Yay, Doctor Who! Love Doctor Who. My favourite Doctor so far has got to be David Tennant, because, yeah, I love him so much. I think Matt Smith is growing on me though. He's becoming a different kind of personality from the other Doctors, if you know what I mean. And yeah, it's quite funny. I like the part in like the dinosaurs on a spaceship episode, which is this series, where he's like, when Rory's like, Dad, I'm 31 years old. I don't have a Christmas list. And then you see the Doctor going, I do! That's like probably the funniest quote ever, because it's just hilarious. My favourite character out of it so far is probably the Doctor, of course. I like the companions. My favourite companion is Amy so far. I liked Rose, but I got a bit jealous because, you know, her and the Doctor were kind of a thing, and I was like, oh, jeez, mine. And Martha kind of annoyed me a bit. Still liked her, but she annoyed me. Donna, I like Donna. She's so funny, and I just like her. She's just too cool. Amy, I think, is the best so far. Quite confusing how, like, River's her daughter, and then she's the Doctor's mother-in-law, and then it's just, you know, and it's just confusing, but it's really cool. And yeah, creature that I think is the coolest creature. Doesn't really do anything. It's definitely K9. He's a dog, robot dog. He's so cool. Look at him. So cool. But I like loads of monsters. They're all different. I like the Daleks because they're like the main ones in Doctor Who. If you think Doctor Who, you think Daleks and stuff like this. And I like the Atipos. They were so cute, and I think I'm like probably the only one that thinks they're really cute, because they were like, oh, they're so cute, and oh, so yeah. The scariest monster has got to be the Weeping Angels. They just scare me, okay? It's just like you feel like yourself, even though it's on the TV. When it's on like the TV, you just feel like you can't blink, even though they're not real. You just feel like, can't blink, don't blink, can't turn my way. And then you feel like you're in Doctor Who. You feel like you're actually there because you don't want them to come at you like how they do. They're like, oh, and then then it gets, and then you blink and they're like, oh, and then I get closer and closer, and it's just scary. Okay, they don't really kill you, but they take you back in time, like you see with David Tennant when they first were there, and it's just, yeah, they were really scary, and and I love the Empty Child. I think it's quite funny how like loads of people find them really scary, but I love going, Mummy, are you my mummy? Just amazing though too. My favourite episode with Matt Smith has got to be Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. That one's just funny. Or like, I like the one with the vampires in Venice, but that was from the first series, Matt. And I like the God Complex, and I also like the dollhousey kind of one. That one kind of scared me though, because like the dolls were really kind of creepy, but the dolls reminded me of the Clockwork Monsters with David Tennant, how they were like the drop of the head and then the like lefty or the sidey one where they just turn their heads. It's just creepy. Yeah, I like Doctor Who a lot. I can't wait for the 50th anniversary, which is next year. Can't wait. That's going to be amazing. And then, yeah, amazing. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to be really sad when we get the new companion. I just don't want Amy to leave. I like her. I don't want a new one. And I didn't think it was nice to show the new companion in the first episode of this series with Amy and that, because I was like, come on, this is Amy's time. She only has a couple more episodes. You're the new one who's gonna be there for like a while, and it was kind of weird, but she kind of seemed a bit weird. She was like really like smart and arrogant about how smart she was. I was like, stop being arrogant, stop being smart. And then like, it was just like, go away. I think when people say they like have never watched Doctor Who, I feel like you have not lived, man. It's Doctor Who, it's too cool. And then when they say, oh, it's so scary, I can't watch it, I'm like, it's not that scary. I mean, only the Weeping Angels really are scary. Like, everything else is not scary. It's just not. It's like funny, and like the music kind of scares you, but it's not scary. It's just not. And then when they just go, oh, I don't like it, it's just, and you're like, and then they say they have never watched it and they don't like it, it's just like, no, watch it, you can't judge Doctor Who if you've never watched it. I mean, it's just not fun, no. And just Doctor Who's amazing, and yeah, just cool, and just Weeping Angels just scare me, and just too cool. Kind of scary also when you find like the Doctor starts shouting and yelling and you see the dark side of him and you're like, no, be nice. And then it's just scary because he's just yelling and you're like, don't yell, you're the Doctor. And yeah, the Doctor's just cool, and I can't wait to find out his actual name, because when everyone's like, oh, the silence went full when the question was asked, and everyone was like, oh, what's the question, and no one really knew it was Doctor Who was the question. It was in the stupid title and no one really knew.
It was obvious.
It was just so obvious.
Blatantly obvious.
It's obvious, okay? And I was just so annoyed when I found out the question was Doctor Who. Doctor Who? You just want to know the answer, but then you can't know the answer because it's the oldest question in science, and then science will fall, and then the Doctor Who will be over basically when you find out the Doctor's name, because it's Doctor Who. Anyway, I love Doctor Who, as you could probably tell, but I love Doctor Who, as you can tell. So I'm gonna say bye now because I've probably said too much. But you know I do talk.
Stop getting excited.
And I can't wait to like anything. So yeah, so bye guys from Friday. I'll see you guys next week. Please subscribe. K9. K9. Okay. Say bye K9. Woof.